So today's shloka is 4.11. Ye yatha mam pravadyante tamstataiva bhajamyaham mama vartmanuvartante manushyaः partha sarvashah. Ye yatha mam pravadyante tamstataiva bhajamyaham Mama vartmanuvartante manushyaः partha sarvashah. Ye yatha mam pravadyante tamstathaiva bhajamyaham. Mama vartmanuvartante manushyaः partha sarvashah. Please recite after me. Ye yatha mam pravadyante
ये यथा मां प्रपद्यन्ते
tam tathaiva bhajamyaham
तां तथैव भजाम्यहम्
mama vartmanuvartante
मम
वर्तमानुवर्तन्ते
manushyaः partha sarvashah. Ye yatha mam pravadyante tam tathaiva bhajamyaham mama vartmanuvartante manushyaः partha sarvashah. Ye yatha mam pravadyante tam tathaiva bhajamyaham mama vartmanuvartante manushyaः partha sarvashah. Word for word meaning and translation by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada Sri Prabhupada Ki Jai. Ye, all who, yatha, as, mam, unto me, prabhadyante, surrender, tan, them, tatha, so, eva, certainly, bhajami, reward, aham, I, mama, my, vartma, path, anuvartante, follow, manushyaah, all men, partha, O son of Pritha, sarvashah, in all respects, as all surrender unto me, I reward them accordingly. Everyone follows my path in all respects, O son of Pritha. So, in the previous shloka, the Lord said we had to become free of fear, attachment, and anger. Attachment, fear, and anger. And surrender to Him, take His shelter, and in this way, come back to the Supreme Lord. So the Lord has said that if you do this, you will come back to me. But the Lord also knows that not everybody is ready to surrender to him, because not everybody is ready to go back. Jivatmas are still very much attached to their body, to their family, to their objects, to their nations, etc. So the Lord is saying here in this shloka, actually, ultimately, everybody is looking for me. They're looking for me some of them may be looking for me in the wrong place. But to the level to which they surrender to me, I reciprocate with them. So the word reward here can be translated to reciprocation. So if we express to the Lord that we want him in our life, then the Lord will reciprocate accordingly. If we tell the Lord instead, I am independent, I want to enjoy myself, when I need your help, I will call you, then the Lord will also reciprocate accordingly. He will keep his distance. And when you call for him, he will hear you for sure. So the Lord never rejects anybody. That is the most important thing for us to understand. So if we are caught up with material desires and fulfilling those material desires, if the Lord feels that you deserve it, then the Lord sanctions it, even though he knows that it may not be the right thing for you. Because he wants you to love him willingly. So you have to use your free will to learn to love the Lord. But the Lord is never going to force you to love him. Forcing somebody to love, I don't know, it cannot be called love. It has to be called a dictate or an order. So Lord Krishna is simply reassuring all of us that even though if we may not be pure devotees today, to whatever level we can express our love and surrender to the Lord will reciprocate. Accordingly, he says. So if we have 10% love for Krishna, 10% comes, actually probably much more than 10% comes back from Krishna. But the Lord's estimation of your bhakti is how much do you want him in your life? If we want him completely in our life, then he will take over our life. That's what he says. He says, once you're fully surrendered to me, I take over your life. You don't have to worry about anything. You are no longer in the driver's seat. Lord Krishna is in the driver's seat. So this is really the essence of the shloka, is to give us encouragement that we may not be the great rishis, many great men, yogis and jnanis, Krishna has talked about in the previous shloka. So we all know we are not yogis and jnanis, we are bhaktas, or we are trying to be bhaktas. So we should not at all lose any hope that we don't have that purity yet to go back to the spiritual world. We should simply follow the instructions of Lord Krishna and his great devotees like Srila Prabhupada.